Hello everyone and welcome back to the New York Empoleon's week finals battle of the SDA. And the reason I'm not going to do that again is because it has been an hour and 40 minutes of failing to connect on LAN. As you might recognize, this looks a lot more like the TBL than the SDA because we are on 20-minute timer right now, about to get this battle started. My opponent is Tone. For some reason, our switches hate each other and refuse to connect via LAN. And so we are battling on 20-minute timer for the second time this season. Last time, it didn't finish. And I'm worried this time we'll have a similar result. But we're going to do our best. We're going to play quick. We're going to do it right. And if you want to see anyone in the SDA, all the other coaches that I was able to connect to via LAN, links in the description below. Anyway, we're going to get started. It's the finals. We could go undefeated if we win this game. Yay! Let's do it. YouTube. For those of you here on Twitch right now, if you know to check these battles out in advance, then you know that I don't allow ghosting. I don't say I don't allow it because it is illegal and I will ban you. Wow, that's the exact team that I was worried about. Cool. So a part of me was really hoping not to see Vikavolt, but honestly, not to see Gardevoir. I knew Vikavolt was coming, but not to see Copperage is actually okay. So Dragapult, Cinderace, Mandibuzz, Rapid Strike, Urshifu, Gardevoir, and Vikavolt is the team we are facing down. No Copperage, which means no rocks. They cannot come up, which is good because I got rid of Defog on my roster. They could have webs. Webs are definitely an option for my opponent here. And again, Gardevoir is a scary, scary mon against me. But we hopefully have enough checks to it throughout the roster that will be okay. And this is going to be a game where we want to play quick. We want to know the moves. Thankfully, I have a game plan going in. If the game plan is going poorly on some level, we just got to follow up on what we're doing and hope it turns it around because there isn't a whole lot of time to change plans. I'm leading with my Drapion. They could lead with the Vikavolt and get webs up. I don't have Defog, so they are staying. My team doesn't really care about webs. The only mon it affects really is the Spectrier. Mew is scarfed, so webs are fine. Spectrier has agility, so I'm not overly stressed about it. But because my entire team is grounded, I could see the webs lead. I don't have a way to prevent that. But we are leading with the Drapion. And we'll see what happens. Getting a huge damage on the Vikavolt would be nice. There's the Vikavolt. Which is exactly what I expected to lead. I'm going to knock off here. I think it's my best play. Getting big damage here. Crit kills. I'm Scope Lens, and I'm Sniper. Crit knockoff, this thing just dies. So that's a thing. So that would be a huge start. That's not a crit. It is Specs. Okay. And we do see that doesn't kill after the Specs are knocked off. So that's good. And knowing that it's Specs, it might not be Sticky Web, which would also be nice. That looks like max special attack modest. Good to keep in mind for whether or not it outspeeds the Clef. It could just outspeed the Clef anyway, but good to keep in mind anyway. Out comes the Cinderace here. And I'm not 100% sure what this Cinderace is going to want to go for here. I could just go into Como-O, though. Pyro Ball would get just completely nullified by Bulletproof. And I can take any hit. Gardevoir could come in, so I'm going to have to just double out. I'm not going to try to stay in and set up or anything. I'm worried about the U-turn here. Maybe I should have gone to Clef as a result of the possible U-turn, but there's the Pyro Ball. And we'll show the Bulletproof here. And I do kind of have to just switch out at this point. Into Clef or into Spectrier. Spectrier is a risky switch, though. But I think Spectrier is the best play. I think Spectrier is my best play here. Because if you U-turn, I'm okay with it. But you're going to go into Gardevoir, and I don't really have a way to hit it, so... Yeah, there's the U-turn. And now we've got this in here. You could go Dragapult if you think that you're going to be able to outspeed this. But You go Mandy. Okay. So Mandy doesn't kill with a foul play, doesn't kill with a knockoff. I could Nasty Plot into Hyper Beam and kill this. I could do it. But I can also just go into Scizor here. You could have Heat Wave. I don't think you'll have Heat Wave, but you could. I could also just go into Clef. I think I'm just going to go Clef here. I'll preserve that Scizor in the back. So we've got Volt Switch on the Vikavolt, U-turn on the Cinderace, and it could be U-turn on the Mandy as well to really put them in good positions. Just Brave Bird? Okay. Good to know it has that. We're fully physically defensive, though, so I'm not too stressed about it. And I guess this is now a good chance to set up rocks, although you could have Court Change on the Cinderace with boots and stuff. So I guess I just knock off here. You could knock off as well. There's the U-turn. Okay. Well, I'll take a knockoff on something. Vikavolt could come in. That would be the most annoying, I guess. But it's not going to immediately threaten me to kill, I don't think. Not without any item. Kaminari. That is the Vikavolt. Yeah, okay. And I can kill it now with a Moonblast. And if it doesn't have enough speed, then we just get to kill it, potentially. Or I can Soft Boiled and scout out how much speed it's running, but I think I just Moonblast here. There's the Discharge. Okay. And we do see it is, and it gets a crit, and it gets a para, and I'm going to get fully paralyzed. Welcome to finals, y'all. Oh, we actually got a Moonblast off. Crit, para. All right, let's go. We kill the Vikavolt, though. Clefable kills Vikavolt with Moonblast. Alright. Alright. Well, there goes Amon. How do you want to kill it? What do you want to do? You obviously don't go Urshi here. You probably go Guard. You could go Cinderace. Either one. You go Pull. I mean, I'm just going to Moonblast here. I do not want to let you set up or anything. Shadow Ball, you're special. Okay. So Dragapult kills Clefable with Shadow Ball. Do I risk that you're choiced? Oh man. Do I risk that you're choiced? No, I need to know if you're choiced or not. I need to know for sure if you're choiced or not. I think I agility here, even though the chances, like, if you're scarfed, you're switching out. But I could just knock off. If you're not choiced, you'll just go for another attack, and that's just fine. I get to know that information, so I'm just gonna knock off. You'll kill me if you're not choiced, and I'm fine with that. Okay. Knowing for sure it's not Life Orb and it's not choiced is huge, and I'd rather lose the Drapion to that. I'd rather lose the Drapion to that. Because I could bluff Scarf on my Spectrier, or I could just go into Mew and click Psychic Fangs here. You still have the Mandy. Do I bluff the Scarf on the Spectrier? Do you kill me with a Shadow Ball? Wow. I closed my calc. That's not a good time for that. Only if you're expert belted. I'm gonna go Spectre. I'm gonna go Spectre here. And you're gonna have to just make a decision if you think I'm scarfed or not. I'm just gonna Shadow Ball. I know that Mandibuzz is coming in here. But I'm gonna bluff this Scarf harder than I've ever bluffed a Scarf in my life. But it doesn't work because I'm Life Orb, so we'll stop working now. But I think I plot. I Hyper Beam. I get a kill. Brave Bird. Part of me really wants to agility here, but I think I died to another Brave Bird anyway, so... Just take this thing out so Mew can spam attacks later. So Spectrier kills Mandibuzz with Hyper Beam. And we're gonna die here. But... And whatever's gonna kill me. Like, it doesn't matter. I get revenged here. But... Yeah, pull comes in, that's fine. But I waste no time on this clock. And you shouldn't either. Considering I'm stuck in with Hyper Beam, so you just Shadow Ball. There's, like, no risk. Unless you have, like, sub, I guess? Unless you sub here? But then I can preserve this. I can switch it out. Yeah, okay. Dragapult kills Spectrier with Shadow Ball. So now Mew can click Psychic Fangs, potentially. Okay. Icicle Spear would help guarantee the kill. I could just flip turn here as well. Psychic Fangs isn't a guaranteed to a KO. I'm just going to Psychic Fangs. Okay. Got a good roll there. Shadow Ball doesn't kill. Psychic Fangs. We're Scarfed. You have Gardevoir. That can come in. But I'll get a little chip on it. I guess I should have read that. I should have read that switch. Yeah. That crit on Clefable did not help. Did not help. That's still good damage. That's still good damage. You're probably going to Mystical Fire here, because there's no downside to it. Do I lose to Dragapult? Yeah, I think I do lose to Dragapult if Mew and Scizor go down. So I have to go Como-O and sack it. Which is annoying. It's not great. Maybe you're Scarfed, though. Maybe you're Scarf Guard. There's the Mystical Fire. Yeah, there was no downside to that. Especially if you're not Scarf Guard. I don't know. I could go Scizor now. Honestly, I'm in a position where I need to make these plays. And I need to get them right. Every time. Because if I don't get them right, that's just game, so. Oh, good play into Cinderace. Good play into Cinderace. And we did see the guard switched out first there. Now I never stay in here, so you shouldn't Pyro Ball. You should U-turn. Because I'm going Como-O every time. Right? Does that mean I don't go Como-O? I don't think so. I don't think it means I don't go Como-O. No, I can't. You have to U-turn. You have to U-turn for me to win this game. Super Fang. Okay. Rocky Helmet. U-turn. You're not Scarfed, so you can come in here. Okay. Super Fang, huh? How much? EQ should kill this. You might have Sucker Punch in your last slot. It's possible. But EQ Will 2 a KO the Gardevoir too. If you switch into it. Okay. So Mew kills Cinderace with Earthquake. Is Dragapult in range of Bullet Punch? I don't think so. So here I go Como-O. Here I go Como-O. You might U-turn. U-turn would be bad. But then I sack the Como. It's whatever. I have to do it. No, it's rapid. That's rapid. That's the right Urshi. It's Scarfed Mew, Alice. No recovery. What are you It's Scarfed. Surging Strikes. Now I don't have a good way to hit Gardevoir here, to be honest. But I don't think I can switch into anything either. So I guess I have to just body press, since we know the Gardevoir outspeeds. There's the U-turn. You know it's not choice in any way. Could have gone Scizor there. Actually would have been a really good play if I went Scizor there. But body press will help put the Gardevoir into range a little bit. I mean, it's not going to do a ton, obviously. But we've seen it's not a bulky Gardevoir. Should do 20%. That'll help put it in range of the Mew. We're just going to body press again. Como-O's done. Como-O's done. This thing is dead. Moonblast. So, Gardevoir kills Como-O with Moonblast. Scizor. Get in here, because this is still a range for the Mew. And we're going to have to Bullet Punch. Urshi can come in on that, which sucks. But knowing it's not choice in any way, or Life Orb or anything, makes me wonder if it's... that's the wrong Urshi. Okay, that's dead. You're not banded. Surging Strikes probably doesn't kill me from here. So Scizor kills Gardevoir with Bullet Punch. Alright, we're going to Roost and hope we survive a hit. If you're like Mystic Water, then you might kill. Okay. So you are the thing that stops you from taking Rocky Helmet Chip, which is huge. That's absolutely insanely massive. Scizor can take that hit and Roost off damage. And I can dual Wing Beat from here, right? I can dual Wing Beat from here. There's a close combat. We live that. And now you're at -1 defense. Dual Wing Beat comes out. Should take this out. Okay. Scizor kills Urshifu with dual Wing Beat. That was calced. I knew that it would die at -1 defense. This comes out. We Bullet Punch. That's going to guarantee put it in range of Mew. And if it has Sucker Punch, then he wins. That's it. It comes down to whether or not this thing has Sucker Punch. Because this shouldn't kill it. But it's in range of Mew now. So Dragapult kills Scizor with Shadow Ball. We know you're not choiced. We know we outsped last time. All I need to do is not misclick. Psychic Fangs. I could Icicle Spear, but I'm just going to click Psychic Fangs here. Mew kills Dragapult with Psychic Fangs. You defeated Tone. Oh my god. Oh my god. Y'all, I'm literally shaking right now. Like I can't stop. I'm literally shaking right now. That endgame had to be. I can't even do the calc for flip turn. Might have been a roll from that range. It only does 11 to 13%. Oh my god, I'm literally like, I can't touch my keyboard right now. Like I couldn't even type the level 50 in the calc. I am actively shaking. Tone, that was a phenomenal game. That was an absolutely unbelievably phenomenal game. It was a perfect team. Amazing sets. Like I just want to give all the props to my opponent for bringing everything and not holding anything back and just giving me, I mean, again, to be undefeated for a season, this was the quintessential finals that I wanted. It was like, I didn't want either of us to destroy the other one. I needed a match against someone who could, by all accounts, have beaten me. And like that match was so close for the entire thing. And the end game, I stopped reading chat. I'm going to be honest. I stopped reading chat. I stopped everything else. I was just doing calcs, looking at the doc that I have for all my notes, and just trying to get in my opponent's head to understand what he was going to do. Right? Pyro Ball on that Scizor, I lose the game right there. That's it. GG. It's over. Pyro Ball on that Scizor. Done. I stayed in. I was like, there's no way I stay in with this Scizor. I have to make this play because it's the only way that I can have any chance to get the Mew in without a death. Oh my god. Like that was insane. Anyway, 11 weeks of a regular season. Semifinals. Finals. 13 games. 0 losses. This was, for anyone who's keeping track at home, my 5th consecutive Wi-Fi league that I have made finals in. This was an undefeated season after losing my last undefeated season in finals. This game honestly feels like this is it, right? This is the game. When I look back, and I'm going to retire at some point. This is not a retirement speech. I'm going to retire at some point. When I look back, what game defined my Pokemon career and the pinnacle of it? This was that game. And I want to thank Tone so much for dealing with all the headache that came alongside the LAN stuff, because I will forget that in time. But I will not forget how much this game meant to me. And I just appreciate Tone getting it done and working through it and giving me the game of my life, honestly. Like, that was the best game I've ever played in. Hands down, bar none. The biggest flex would be to retire right this minute. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm out. I'm done with the internet. No longer streaming. No longer playing Pokemon. We're good on. Bye. Just ride off into the sunset. This is all you get of me. This is the end. No. So we are... It's funny to say it after, like, such a moment that I've just had. Like, I am still... It has not sunk in, and I'm already still shaking anyway. But after that, to be like, okay, now we're back in the quarterfinals next week in the PAC, but we are. So we have another playoff run coming right up, and it's not like we're done yet. It's not like this is over. This league is over. But, wow. Thank you all so much for watching. This will put a chapter a close on the SDA Season 1. I want to say just a quick thank you once again to the commissioner and to everyone who was in the league who made this league a super fun experience for me. I did it on a whim, and I'm really glad I did. I think I ended up having a great time. But yeah, thank you to everybody in this league for making it an absolute blast and just pushing through to the end. It was one of the most fun leagues I've been a part of, and just the chaos, the fun, the community, the camaraderie. But with that, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys all back here next week as we take on the #1 ranked player by the website. You know, the most official sense. By website ranking the #1 ranked player on the entire site in the first round of the PAC playoffs. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, everybody.